Hello there YouTube, I'm Professor Alex and this is Video Game University. Today I'll be reviewing Vectorman, suggested by Lord Stanley 1893. Vectorman was released in late 1995 and was developed by Blue Sky. Vectorman was developed to compete with Nintendo's Donkey Kong Country. The plot is good but not deep. The game is set in the year 2049. Humans have polluted the Earth, rendering it unlivable, so they have fled to the stars and left robots to clean up the mess. This plot sounds very familiar. Well, after that, the two plots differ quite a bit. While Vectorman is out in space, dropping a load of trash into the sun, the leader of the robots, Raztar, has a nuclear bomb attached to his head, transforming him into the villain Warhead. The bomb corrupts his programming, and that is why he declares himself ruler of the Earth and vouches to kill any human brave enough to return. Your mission is to stop him. The gameplay in Vectorman is a cross between a shooter and a platformer. The platform elements are very creative. Vectorman can transform into a number of objects such as a drill, a bomb, a frog. It is essential for him to transform to finish the levels. He receives his transformation power-ups and a slew of weapons from the TVs hung around the level. He must also finish the level in a certain amount of time. If the time countdown reaches 0, he will lose a life. The graphics of Vectorman look like nothing else on the Sega Genesis. This is due to the tricks the programmers used to make the graphics look better than what the Genesis could handle. Since the Genesis could not render polygons, a form of 3D graphics, the programmers rendered 3D graphics for the backgrounds and the sprites being characters on screen, on a more powerful programming computer, but imported them as images, making the game look 3D even if it's not. They also added some great touches such as lighting. Also, if you look at the extra lives on the bottom left of the screen, you can see they're dancing. The music and sound effects are very appropriate for the futuristic theme of the game, and are pleasant to listen to. This is one of my favorite games on the Sega Genesis. The difficulty is not hard if you want to play casually, but if you're looking for a challenge, you can ramp it up. Luckily, you don't need to own a Sega Genesis to play this great game, because it has been re-released on a number of classic collections for the PS2, PS3, PSP, Xbox 360, GameCube, and Wii Virtual Console. Well, that's it for Vectorman. Next time we will be covering Mercs, a arcade title ported to the Sega Genesis. This was suggested by Big Dan's VGM. If you would like to see any games featured on Video Game University or systems, just leave a comment. As always, I'm still very new to YouTube, and any feedback would be a great help. Thank you for watching. This was Video Game University.